microwave detection, remote mind control technology. Printed out as a result of visiting this website, Advanced Electronic Security Company. www.http://www.bugsuite.com. This is one of the analyzers that can literally look for any microwave transmissions that they transmit through this type of modality. And let's see, where's my picture at? I had a picture here. I'll probably find it when I take that. And cell phone towers, power lines. They're even getting out to the point to where they can even figure out the frequency that's being emitted from light posts. This frequencies can be ascertained as a result of the heat signature that a lamp post is generating as a result of the street light being on. This is literally the sophistication of the technology they have. They're not doing nothing but modulating the frequencies down and splitting them off from the apparatuses in the community, like stationary satellites, cell phone towers, power lines, cable lines, even the power lines in your home, because their transmissions run on the extra low frequency wave spectrum, alpha waves, and they just modulate them down to interface with the bioelectric frequency of any individual target's brain. And each individual does have a unique resonance frequency signature, but every individual does emit a low, extra low frequency that's in the same type of spectrum that everybody else does. In other words, there's not much room for marginal error. And there's literally a security company, okay, that advocates for victims of electronic harassment, remote neural monitoring, influencing, and stimulating, and organized stalking, and it's called bugsweep.com. And so this is just a tidbit file I wanted to show you. Again, I'll show you again. This is literally on their website. Microwave detection, remote mind control technology. And this one particular page is over 11 pages long. I suggest you go to bugsweep.com and thoroughly research it. My name is Leslie Williams. I'm in San Diego, California. And I want to show you a picture of something here that this is the 8.5 by 11 piece of paper right here. Okay. And that was written down on this piece of paper right here. It's a yellowish type looking piece of paper, and given to me on February 20th, 2012 by the business that's directly across the street from the San Diego Eastern Division Police Department. And that business was supposed to close down at the end of March. And they had a sign on the door that stated that they were going to be closing down effective March 31st. And I went in there to ask them if they would look up the phone number for the FBI, and they wrote it down for me on this piece of paper, which I just showed you. Okay. And then the very next day, they came and evicted me from my campsite, which was right next door to the FBI, 150 feet away. And I've kept it just for safe assurances. And that business was some type of computer printing paper business, or, you know, they sold computer, like for printing paper. It looked like some type of graphics company that was going out of business. They sold computer paper and stuff like that. And again, this is their handwriting right here. San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. I'm a target of organized stalking, which is also known as gang stalking, remote neural monitoring, remote neural influencing, and remote neural stimulating. The computer-to-brain feedback loop, which is described in the remote neural monitoring file as the computer-to-brain link, and electronic harassment, which is nothing but the microwave auditory effect and scalar projected audible distinguishable signals, which is really nothing but scalar projected audible distinguishable aerial harassment, which is spelled AURAL, harassment. You can go to Google and type in the microwave auditory effect, cross-reference it to organized stalking and or gang stalking, and look at how many responses you'll get. My name is Leslie Williams. I'm in San Diego, California, and I guarantee you this right now. The state of California will do anything and everything. From everything from creating street theaters towards me and getting anybody in the community to do it, okay? Along my trolley routes, trolley stations, bus routes, bus stops, walking routes, universities. Yeah, this area I'm at right now. And they will use anybody as a buffer between me and the police, and they will use any type of people or persons to bring about an incident towards me, an accusation towards me, an assault towards me, a provocation towards me. They'll even plant the witnesses using anybody in the community, including business employees, and then blame me for the incident. It's called reversing the situation. Go to www.theinformersreport.com. It's by the YouTube channel Organized Stalking 3. There's a lot of information on their webpage, theinformers.net, and it flat out mentions in there about how they create street theaters towards you and then try to reverse the situation back on you to blame you for it so they can petition you into the hospital. And that's done for discrediting purposes and to put you on all types of psychotropic medications like Seroquel and stuff like that, and then throw you right back out into the hands, right back out on the street, right back into the hands of the gang stalking expedition while you're on psychotropic medications that cause extreme anxiety. They're throwing you back into a highly intensified, anxiety-producing, deliberate situation that they bring about towards you along your route with the organized stalkers while you're on medication that produces side effects of anxiety. Do the math. It's all about provoking the target to get the target to act out so they can then blame the target for acting out, so they can contain the target to take legal custody of the target's finances, to exploit their insurance, and to exploit them sexually, all in our organized crime run syndicated group home. It's organized crime within the system. And my name is Leslie Williams, and the San Diego police are directly involved in this crime. And I already know through experience, through things I've seen and how they're placing the sheriff's department along my path and members of the California Highway Patrol. Go to Google and type in organized stalking and or gang stalking to California Highway Patrol. Look at how many Google generated responses you will get. And also go to Google and type in a gang stalking tech, everything you need to know. It's a manifesto of a gang stalker, the manager of a manager who hosts and directs gang stalking crews, the people that harass targets like me along all of my routes. It flat out states in this manifesto they're connected to the police, doctors, judges, lawyers. You would not believe what this manifesto states. I gotta go. San Diego, California, June 21st, 2012.